Welcome to the first episode of the Gingerspyce Aasimar Project. So here I am. This is what I look like in my first Aasimar life. And there's going to be 3 of them. So what's this series going to be about? Absolutely nothing. But the fun of playing through my 3 Aasimar lives. Here I am, rolling through the racials. This is life 19 of 33 now. It was 30, but now Aasimar introduces a new race. Now we gotta do 33 racial past lives to get racial completionist. So I'm doing my normal druid build for this first life, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for the second and third. I might just do druid. We'll see. I don't know. But I wanted to go with the blue skin for the first life. I really liked how the blue looked, and I know my tune looks rather disinterested. They didn't have a smiley lips for Aasimar. All the other races seem to have like a smiley lips option, or a little bit of a smile. But there was all the Aasimar lips. I guess Aasimar are really bored, or they have nothing to be happy about. So because I'm doing my regular druid build, I'm not going to be going over feats and gear that I'm using. It's the same as the previous series. My build post is in the druid forum. I'll link it in the video description. It shows all the gear that I'm using from level 1 to 19. I'll be going to 20 in each of these lives. The only thing that I'll maybe mention on the druid side is maybe if I'm doing anything a little bit differently. And one of those things that I'm doing right away is I thought I would try taking Quicken at level 3 instead of at level 6. Normally I take Maximize, then Empower at 3, and then Quicken at 6. And I used to take Quicken at 9, but because of Reaper mode, I bumped Quicken up to 6. I was just losing too many spells around level 7 and 8. But this time I wanted to take a little bit sooner, and I really like it. I might make that a permanent change and just take Empower at 6. I'm not casting a lot of spells at this point anyways that really benefit from a big Maximize and Empower. So just running Maximize and Quicken. That's the only change there. Like I said, the gear is all on the build post. I am level 5, but I just took level 5. I forgot to do the intro before I took level 5. My enhancements are exactly the same as they were in the video. And we do Waterworks part 3 and 4, and I am joined by Nimvind, who was in Reaper Life, and Little Mama, who was in Reaper Life, but she's on a different tune named Tehote, and this tune that she's using here only has 2 Reaper points. So this is what my enhancements look like in the video. And so not going to go over the druid side of things, but I will mention on the Aasimar side, so Aasimar just came out, like literally, I think yesterday. So very new to it. Love the healing hands. This is basically like a lay on hands. I have no idea if it's, different counters, different usages, or they stack or what. Different timers, I don't know. But I have 2 right now, and I'm loving the big emergency heal. So you'll see me use it a few times in here. And so because I already have 18 racial past lives, so that's all 3 done in 6 different races, I'm starting with 6 racial action points out of the box. So right away when I create a character, when I reincarnate right at level 1, I have 6 action points to use in my racial tree. Now I haven't purchased the big, $130 expansion pack. So I don't have that bonus action point. Just wanted to point that out. So this is just 6 earned from the 18 lives I've done so far. And so I just spent those, in the tier 1 core, and so I got +3 to will saving throws, and then +20 heal amp. Aasimar also comes with this bond, and you can do, there's Bond of the Protector and there's Bond of the Fallen, I think is the other one. And so this is like I don't know what to call it. It's not really a stance, but it definitely it's like it's kind of like a warlock pact. In fact, it explicitly says cannot be used while in warlock pact. So it's like a pact with it says your connection with your celestial patron causes you to guard the weak and stand vigilant against the darkness. While this protector bond is toggled on, you tap into that connection, gaining glowing eyes, +1 charisma, and +1 to will saving throws. That in itself is not very exciting. But you can get, let's see, divine purpose. You must have bond of the protector, to use this. So this gives you a bonus to healing amp and positive spell power, but just for 1 minute. And it's not a very good bonus either. But then you can do like divine resolve, which can give you, looks like it's up to 3 tiers of that. So you can get up to +3 charisma while divine purpose is active. This is the divine purpose. I don't have that right now, but maybe there's things that make divine purpose even better later on, or maybe there's things that make the bond of the protector better, or maybe that's just, that has to be on to use the other stuff in the tree. So this is one of the things that bums me out about Aasimar, is that there are several other class features, or other classes that are impacted by, the stance or the, whatever it is, form. So like your Ascendant Bond Protector, this form toggle, you gain +3 stacking bonus to all saving throws, 10% combos bonus to maximum hit points, and +10 determination bonus to PR and MR. Really awesome. So you're like, yeah, that's, really big selling point for the Aasimar, And you must have Bond of the Protector active to use this. So that's, what I have active here. This, and then it says this is not compatible with other major form toggles such as Wild Shape, Druid, or Celestial Spirit, and I believe also Pale Master. So we have conflicts with Pale Master, Druid forms, Celestial Spirit, Warlock packs. That's kind of a major bummer. So it seems like Aasimar is really, is going to be good for like paladins, clerics, favored souls, monks. But the classes I like to play, my main 2 tunes are Druid and Warlock. So you're not going to see like a permanent Aasimar out of me. And I was really hoping that Aasimar would be like an option. Months ago when I knew Aasimar was coming, and I envisioned like doing this series, and it would be, the Aasimar Project, and part of it would be seeing whether or not I wanted to play Aasimar as my permanent race. But that's not going to be an option for either of my tunes. I am looking forward to possibly using this. You need 15 points spent in the tree to get it. I might be able to get to that before I get to elemental form, so maybe I'll be able to benefit from that for a few levels before I get my first elemental form, which is at 13. I don't really use animal forms before that, so not a big deal. So that's where I'm at with the enhancement trees on the Aasimar side. What else? Oh, I also wanted to show the thing with the eyes. So if you're totally new to Aasimar, and so the glowing eyes is that bond, the bond of the protector. So I can turn that off, and that's what my eyes look like without it. So you can see I chose the pupilless, retinaless eyes. I think they look really cool. But then you get like the flashlight eyes, so you gotta do the little shoe tying animation to get that. And it gives you like the glowing eyes. Pretty cool. Alright, I think that's all I'm going to mention in this first intro. Let's move on to Waterworks Part 3 and 4.
Hold the flat.
I think we can do 4.
I think we can do 4 more.
That's a better idea than my little hyena.
My little hyena.
Go put up an army.
Wow, 3. It's pretty awesome.
They should release that as a cosmetic. Because you know how, like, the Rem dealer, he does the fiery crown that makes you look like a champ? They should have that for the Knights Rebels, the pumpkin with the crown. Just floating over your head. I'd love it.
Remnant.
But if I have to choose between that and the Vampire Slayer hat, I'll choose the Vampire Slayer hat.
Oh crap, they're already like right here.
Got
Of that
something
healing
behind it.
hands. That was the healing hands.
Killed one of our Ellie.
Those bastards.
He's stoned.
Yes, I am. How'd you know?
You're always stoned. Are you 3 apples high?
Yeah.
Remnant.
I might want to say a couple more apples. Some really good stuff.
We had a conversation about how tall Smurfs. We're actually just Smurfs in general. If you don't remember, Smurfs are 3 apples high. That's how tall they are.
Which side first?
Let's do the south side. Can we sing South Side by Gwen Stefani and Moby while we're doing it?
No.
I recommend pulling them back to the pipe. That is my official recommendation. And Venn, I suspect you know a lot about pulling back through the pipe. See what I did there?
I do know a thing or two about the pipe.
Shamans above us are dotted. Ooh, potion of invisibility. Yoink. I think we're good to go. It looks like you charmed a shaman up there. What'd you do that for?
Because he's basically dead to us at this moment. We don't have to deal with him. We just pull this lever.
Shaman it.
What was that about not having to
See, you
deal with
made
him?
me explain myself. We're wasting time with my explanation, that's why. You could have split the switch. I know.
Damn, that air elemental screwed me up.
And
I
then,
will
you know,
not leave this
fight
place
them on our way out.
without my collectible. They're like the most valuable thing in the game now.
I'm a Syax type of player.
She claims she.
I hear a Reaper.
I am Syax. Yeah, it's right in front of us here at the piano.
The Syax has both his feet.
Quit causing trouble, Nem. What the hell are you doing? Dragging mobs into places we haven't been yet? Is this your first time playing an MMO?
My
This is like, haven't you ever heard of Syaxing?
remnant.
I'm Syaxing you a question. We can get the traps in front of the shrine.
Damn, I meant to do this side last because I had the shrine. I forgot which side had the shrine.
Where?
There are traps like
Inside?
right here somewhere. Perhaps behind this
There's
secret
a
door.
trap behind this. Yep.
It's a trick door.
Oh, in here?
Right where Meister and I are.
Right here.
I'll point to it for you. It's right there. Is there 2 trap boxes here? I don't remember.
No.
I got one.
Yours only one.
There can be only one.
On my Facebook, they have like a little signature that you put like right underneath your profile. Will say a little saying or whatever you put on there. And I put, my name is. How did it go? My name is John McLeod from Clan McLeod.
Oh,
You know the
Jonathan
whole
Bolton.
spiel he goes through.
Thank you.
In the TV show, he always goes, "I'm John McLeod from Clan McLeod." Like,
I never saw
you
the
say
TV
that,
show.
like,
I've
every
seen the
time.
movies, but
The TV show is actually pretty cool. It's about another McLeod that happened to be immortal. And it starts with the original McLeod from the movies. She's like getting hospital with him. He's like in the first 2 episodes.
is it the same actor?
Yeah. So, well, it's a different McLeod. But
Right, but you said the
actor that
original
plays the
one.
McLeod from the movies.
He was in it?
Yeah, he's there.
That's
the same
awesome. Nice
actor.
tie-in.
And he comes back in a couple episodes. And
That's
it
pretty
really,
cool.
it's really cool because they dig really deep into it, like from all around
Remnant.
the world. Like he travels to the Middle East, meets an immortal he knows from there and all that. There's
You-
one corny thing. He has a human sidekick that eventually becomes immortal somehow.
You have like Healer's Enemy on that tune or something?
No, I have Healer's Friends maxed out. That's
Healer's
the first thing
Bane.
I always do.
So in a while I'll be able to get repair stuff.
The cool thing about Artie with repair and quick spells, they're like ferrets, where they don't take up a spell slot simultaneous. So as long as you learn it, it'll add 2 extra spell slots just for those spells. They don't take up a spell slot. You just have to inscribe them. You can inscribe spells like a wizard, which is dope.
Yeah, just run through there. Don't even bother getting any of the levers. Maybe you can have Muskwag get the valves. Or I can bring out my wolf.
I like to get them from behind.
How do you tag on that then for the dog?
You just target it and then use the gears. But Meister's already got it.
And all the dogs you need. Lift it.
Couldn't be bothered to pull the levers while you were down here, huh? Just asking too
I
much.
can only pull so many levers and valves. I'm only a man. What do I look like, Martha Stewart? I can't build up a house while I'm stoned. I can barely play this game while I'm stoned.
If you jump on the last pipe down here, you can get a mob or two before we go all the way down. Because this part can get pretty rowdy. Good job.
Definitely got a mob or two.
They're out of range for me.
Seriously, Nimbin, do you have to like aggro everything? Maybe we could work our way over instead of just running. We're not hosting an intergalactic keggery here. Zed.
I mean,
Can't wait to get more of those healing hands.
that's cool.
Famine.
Remnant.
Mark of Lost stoned.
Voices.
Oh yeah, that was 16 minutes. And we got 605 Reaper XP. I'll take it.
I did a bear.
A bulls?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Animal thingy.
Lots of mobs. I guess we can start by going west.
You went right.
I said west.
Oh, I thought you said left.
Nope.
Carney.
We gotta get this Carney, guys. Miscommunication is bad. I didn't even look in these first ones.
Have he ever showed up in those first ones though?
I had it happen once. Only once. Surprised me to no end. I should have taken a screenshot.
Trap here. I don't know where the box is though.
It's right here.
Behind us.
I can hardly see through our alley.
I know. Good job. Alright, let's keep moving. We don't need to go in there. This is the ogre or something, right?
I thought there was also a flexible.
Don't try to lure me in with your silver tongue.
Yeah, just an adventurous path.
Really?
Yeah, I just use their shit.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, but it's like an angle.
Sword, it's a good thing.
The shrine's a good thing.
Ooh, mushroom.
Here's a pretty.
Pandemonium is stoned.
Remnant here. The champion came up.
Too much splitting up happening.
I didn't leave. I was trying to nail the champion. So there's a meeting me.
Too much Nimbin running ahead. Too much your mob's becoming uncharmed while you're running ahead.
Fire.
Just kidding.
We need you to take some of those apples away. Because clearly 3 apples high is too much. He always gets really zergy when he's high.
Not here. Must be in the torture chamber. Oh.
And when he's sleepy too, when it's like the end of the night
Yeah,
and it's
the
like
direction
the
we did
last
go in the
quest.
beginning.
I think it's because he's like, oh, I can get to bed sooner if I zerg this faster. It can get really annoying.
Can't see crap.
Arborian is stoned. And the other one is charmed. Nice.
Missing bedraggled down here. Bedazzle. Bedazzle.
Holy crap, Meister.
What?
Simmer down now.
I was just looking.
Behind us.
Can you pretend you like us for 5 minutes?
Oh, he's down here.
Hmm?
I just key searched him. Oh, here he is. Looking top notch.
You can't Q search him.
Yeah, you can.
He's not coming up for me. Oh, now that the gate's up, he's coming up for
Yeah.
me.
I key searched him down
Here.
the hall. That's how I always do this one. I just run down the halls and key search. No, just down here.
Alright, let's
Oh,
fire
my
it up.
was just holding the one weapon.
Hmm?
I was holding the wrong weapon when you gave me enchantment. I was healing him with a wand.
Holy crap.
Oh, how many are in there? 3?
At least.
2 fears?
Famine's dead. Well, it's a good thing I had 2 healing hands left. That was crazy. I can't believe
Wow.
we lived through that. I mean, I realize it's only R4, but still.
That's lag too.
Good job, guys. Go us. Well, thanks for watching this first episode. If you have any questions about my videos, you can respond on YouTube.